The 7th of September 2015. I watched the last symbol. Fact or fiction? Rose, divination. Mint, precious moments. Ginger, psychic growth. I listened to Fahmakron. Supplication in part 25. 24 the next day. With the supplication. Bayanokron Sur 8 and 9 the next day. And something I do see that there is the different spelling on the book. Syed Abul Allah Maududi, and I don't have that as the spelling for the audio set that has been recorded. So that is why I'm left with something different, even how to say it. So on the Tuesday the 8th, I watched Pir Shabda in Eugene, 2014, Program 5. And I don't know about my condition being able to schedule things like that, but at some point, maybe I'm going to have, Ginger, representing psychic protection. Sage, tranquility. Mint, animals. Rose, good luck. And does the idea of luck eliminate the idea of predestiny? Either by choice or by, it's your fate, and therefore there's nothing that can be done about it. It's not a result of anything that you've personally chosen, which I don't quite see. Which leads me to the question of, okay, so in Islam, for example, it is said that how good and bad you are is predestined, where you're going to walk, when you're going to be born, when you're going to die. I don't know if the word is walk or where you're going to physically be, and your provision. Well, all of those things are a result of people's choices, but the phrase life lengthening or throwing the term if into it, there are phrases that can imply a level of disbelief or misbelief, or as it would be called to some people. So one may want to be careful. I read, now I'm saying too much. Read page 131 to 194 of Al-Shia on the Scale by Dr. Muhammad Yusuf al-Nagrami, translated by Ahmed Ibrahim al-Sharif. It can be said that about a third of the Shia worship other than God, and about half of the Sufis do, so they'd be out of the fold of Islam. And I guess maybe not quite that, but the people who never say their prayers and can't say a prayer on their own, and some people are incompetent, but one's got to be careful in judgment of, they have a different label than me. I've seen these things that, the Shia say that the Sunni follow their scholars, and they don't follow the Quran and what the Prophet taught. They're just following their blind conservative traditions, Mutaklid. Is that the word? Is that the right word? And the Sunnis accuse it of the Shia. I saw a Sufi documentary, The Real Islam, and I know that they were implying that they follow the real Islam and the other ones don't. Or it's Surah 76 of Rosh Khalifa translation, and we remember the lesson in Surah 48, that it says something along the lines of, here were the case. It was referring to the case of those people that said they were going around saying, "Oh, we're believers. We're believers." Yeah, you want to try to be at the station of believers and those perfecting goodness and that sort of thing. But if you're saying this to even distinguish yourself from the other Muslims in terms of, oh, they're only Muslim, I'm this, even in terms, and a lot of the things, Shia to Ali, or any of the other ones on that list, really, Ahl Sunnah, wal Jamaat, you find these terms in both Shia and Sunni Ahl Hadith. You find terms like this in both Shia and Sunni narrators. So, but it wasn't to be I'm this versus, the Shia did historically exist before the Sunni, but the Shia to Ali, that started at the beginning. Same thing with the Ahl Sunnah. Ahl Bayt, these things started during Muhammad's lifetime. They weren't separate groups. Okay, I'm rambling. I listened to Fahm al-Quran supplication in part 25, Bayan al-Quran, Surah 10 on the Wednesday, 76 Rosh Khalifa, and commented on it. Father, rose representing harmony, sage representing retention, ginger representing sensuality, mint representing aphrodisiac. And on the 10th, frankincense representing clairvoyance, myrrh representing transformation, mint to brighten disposition, rose to keep secrets. I listened to Fahm al-Quran supplication in part 26. I figured that or maybe I had set out to listen to the supplication like 30 times in one day, which is, I occasionally did that, but I just typically listen to it every single time. I may not have figured that I needed to say it, because I don't know when I've never done that. Rose keep secrets from part 26, 27 on the Friday, 11 Bayan al-Quran, and 12. Yeah, I will be 12 on the next day, wouldn't it? Bayan al-Quran. Okay. I have one listed, but that doesn't make the most sense. Okay, I'll just go on.